What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tro at the channel. My bad. Talk like nobody's listening. Um, just had a couple things. I've been off the videos for a while. I got a little bit discouraged, but I named my channel Talk Like Nobody's Listening because I knew at the beginning it's going to take baby steps to get the channel rolling. If anybody want to listen, honestly, I'm really making this channel for my kids. So after I'm gone, they can have something to refer to. They can hear my voice and see me moving. That being said, that's not what this video is about. Have some other topics and things, but this video is about, I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and this is about that beauty supply store, June's. I mean, and it's just not about that one. It's about these supply stores that's owned by non-black people. And nothing against beauty supply stores or anything like that that's owned by non-black people. It's more about how they treat you. All right. Every single day we got videos coming out on the internet of these store owners putting people, these women in headlocks, you know, trying to do whatever they think they can do to us as black people. All right. To me, it's mind-boggling that you would take your services back to somebody, establishment, who would punch you in your face and call you all kind of names. All right, that doesn't make sense to me. This store, June's, just reason why I'm talking about Tulsa because I'm here. It makes me sad in my heart to understand that these women don't give a shit. As long as the price is low, they're willing to sell their soul. And that's what the thing, the baby steps. That's kind of the theme of this video. It's like, you have to understand, you have to take your services elsewhere. The only way, like, these people are going to understand, we're not going to stand for that kind of attitude, that kind of behavior if you spend your money elsewhere. All right, we got people out there trying to shut the store down, protesting. There is a line out the door. A line out the door. He's only letting a couple people in at a time so he can, quote unquote, watch you. Why would you want to go to a place and spend your money with somebody who's going to treat you like that? All right. Now you got to understand, black people, we have came such a long way, but we have a long way to go. All right. Ain't no way in life that we going to get these people out of our communities. Now, I'm not saying these people, I ain't talking about Asians, I ain't talking about whites. I'm talking about people who don't treat their people right. And the bulk of the people who are making their money off black people and putting them in headlocks and punching them in the mouth are Asians and white people. All right, you got to understand something. How do you look? How do you look as a person, knowing your sister, your brother just got beat up by the store owner and you right back there spending money just because it's 50% off? That makes you look crazy. Us as a community, we have to stand together to be able to shut these places down. All right, and ain't no way that's going to happen as long as he slap a 50% off tag up there. You be like, oh, fuck it. Excuse my language, but I'll go spend my money with him. That makes no sense. On this video, this young lady is arguing with this man because he's just trying to give her some advice not to spend there. Now, you can't sit here and tell me that there ain't no black-owned places in Tulsa. They are. All over. But you'd rather go spend your money with somebody who's going to slap 50% off because he smacked somebody in the mouth. That's crazy. You would never in your life catch me in June's, all right? But you got to understand, these people who are willing to spend their money with these people over and over and over again, no matter the treatment, I mean, I hate to say it, but I feel like they don't love themselves. You don't. Because that means you don't care about the effects of what you're doing. You don't care about the effects of what they're doing. And it's baby steps. You gotta step away. I know it's tough, you know, but it just doesn't make sense to me, man. It just, I don't get it. And how are we ever going to move forward as a community? We continue to spend our money outside the community. I can guarantee you he ain't giving his money back to the neighborhood. I can guarantee you he ain't buying clothes and backpacks for these kids out here for school. He ain't building up no parks. All right? He's helping his family. So how are you helping your family? Now, I was listening to Dame Dash. Dame Dash said he has a Jewish friend, and his Jewish friend called black people's money liquid money. All right? That means as soon as we get money in our hands, it only stays in our community for 15 minutes. You know what that means? We don't own no electric companies. We don't own no grocery stores. We don't. If you spend your money to other people, you're giving the money to people that it doesn't circulate back into our neighborhood. So how are you going to ever get out of your current circumstances if you continue to throw money out the window, for lack of a better quote? All right? You give your money to people who's not investing back in you. Invest your money in people who's going to invest back in you. I'm not saying all black people's going to invest their money back in the neighborhood. That's not what I'm saying at all. All right? But I'm saying spend your money in places that's going to benefit the future. If your money's not benefit the future, what are you doing with your money? If you're not trying to build something for your kids, what are you doing with your money? All right? It saddens me. It saddens me that this young lady was willing to argue, cuss this man out just because she wanted to get a couple packs of bundles. So your appearance and a price is more important than your dignity. No way. No way. No way. No way. Now, I'm not perfect. I still go to Walmart sometimes. I still go here. I still go there. But whenever I can buy black, I do it. And you have to. You have to. You have to. Everybody on this planet has a derogatory term for black people. What does that mean? That means that even though I talk for my fiance about moving out of Tulsa, moving out of Oklahoma, even moving out the nation, but in the afterthought of my mind is that anti-blackness is a worldwide problem. It's just not something that's here. It's something that's everywhere. Okay? And I have a philosophy. If you can change the small corner of your world, if 1 million people do that, change a corner of their world, then we can get where we need to be as a community. And like I said, I keep going back and saying it's sad because I just don't understand that there is video proof of why we should buy black. There is proof of why you support your own. Okay? There's a picture going around where there's a man back in like the 60s. He have a sign that says, "Do not buy where you will not be hired." And that just speaks volumes, because at this point a lot of these stores ain't hiring us, but you still spend your money there. All right? Doesn't make sense. And that message just it's morphed into something different. All right? So you shouldn't spend your money in places where they're going to treat you like that. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm rambling right now. I'm just a little bit upset. I just thought we was better as a people, as a community, after seeing our black men getting killed on camera, seeing our black women getting killed on camera, going into jail, never coming out, the industrial prison system. Just people, we have to be educated about what is happening around us. If you make yourself oblivious to what's happened, you will become obsolete. That's the bottom line. And I just hate to see that so many of us that look like me, that live in this community, and communities like the one I live in all over the nation, don't give a damn about what happens outside of their household. I try to teach my kids every day. Like, me and my daughter had a conversation today about, she was like, "Why do you call him brother?" I'm like, "That is my brother." She's like, "You know his grandma?" I'm like, "No, baby. But he looked like me. He black like me. And he's a teacher at this school, so I love him. He's changing our neighborhood. He's changing a kid's life, and he looks like me, so that's my brother. That's my sister." And my sisters that's out there line up at this store for what? For what? For some hair care? For people who don't give nothing about you? Come on, man. We got to be better than that. We got to be better as a community about all this stuff that's going on. And if we never get better as a community, we're going to do nothing but go down. But everybody who look like a brother ain't a brother. Everybody who look like a sister ain't a sister. You got to understand, you got to gauge these people on their attitude and their activity. Okay? To me, I always tell people pick your spots. For me, my volunteer work is this volunteer football that I do. I've been doing it and I love it, trying to help these young men change their ways. And my brother also works out at alternative school. I help him out whenever I can at that school to try to get these young men and these young women doing something better with their lives, okay? I'm not saying I'm perfect and I'm not judging. I just want us to do better as a people, okay? Because we have to do better as a people. Nobody's going to do it for us but us, okay? Just like this is cliche as hell, but just like the old FUBU song, for us by us. That speaks volumes. That's something produced by us that's going to be bought by us. But if you're not going to buy it, it's going to go away. It takes a community to get this community where it needs to be, guys. I could go on and ramble all day. This is your boy Nitro at Talk Like Nobody's Listening. You can catch me on Instagram at NitroVert. You can hashtag Talk Like Nobody's Listening to my page. I got a few products. I'm trying to work some more stuff in. But just do better, people. Do better. Do better, man. Peace.